All right, Matthew, in this video, we're going to take your strengths, your timing, and your bat path, and we're going to talk about how you can build off those. You know, you're very efficient in getting your hands into the zone, and you have great timing, but I think you're losing a lot of power with the way you attack a pitcher. And we're going to use Victor Martinez as our model. Again, you can see he starts with his hands high, and he has that open stance just like you do. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a blue dot at his belly button from his stance position. And I'm going to draw that same blue dot around your belly button at your stance. And we're going to take Victor Martinez as he gets ready to stride right here. You can see he does a really good job keeping the weight on the inside of his back leg, almost like he's going to push off his back leg. And then he's going to take his stride forward. And when he gets landed, right here, he's in a good attack hitting position. I want you to notice if I draw a green dot around his belly button now, that his belly button has actually gotten lower to the ground and his knees are really flexed, which means he's going to get a lot of power from this lower half with this position from which he's swinging. The other thing I want you to notice is where his eyes are at in relationship to his belly button. You can see they're out slightly in front. So if he was to turn his head and look at us, his head would be right in the middle of his body. So he's got that head in the fire, he's got his knees bent, he's got his center of gravity lower to the ground, and he's got that weight on the inside of his back leg. Now I want you to take a look over here on the left-hand side. Your first move, when you go back, you can see that a lot of your weight goes to the outside of your back leg. Again, let's look at Victor Martinez in that prepare mode right here. Look how his knee stays inside of his foot, and the weight stays on the inside like he's going to push off. Whereas with you, your weight kind of goes backwards. And as a result of this, when you get to your toe touch position, where you're ready to attack the pitch with your swing, you can see that you don't look as aggressive. If I draw a green dot where your belly button is, you can see that you really haven't gotten lower to the ground, and you don't have as much bend in your knees. So you're not going to get a lot of drive from your lower half. And if you look at where your eyes are at in relationship to your belly button, you can see that they're hardly in front. So if you were to turn and look at us at the screen, your head would actually be back of center, which means you're not going to get as much momentum into the pitch. Now, this is another really telling sign of why getting to this attack mode is so important. I'm going to eliminate all these lines, and I'm going to draw a line right behind Victor Martinez's back foot. And what I want you to pay attention to is as he swings, how he's able to shift weight from his back leg into his front leg just by getting to that good attack mode. And when he makes contact, you can see that his back foot actually comes forward a little bit. And that's simply the result of momentum and power and weight shifting into the front leg. Now, if we do the same thing with you and we draw that green line behind your back foot and we take you into contact right here, you can see that your foot actually goes backwards, which means you're not maximizing your weight shift into the ball. And again, a lot of that has to do with how you're attacking the pitch in your stride. Okay, so I challenge you to take that good timing and that good bat path and add it to this idea of attacking the ball a little bit more with your negative and positive move.